Well, that's the beauty of the construction industry, is that not only do you get to work on the project, but you also get to see the finished project. So there's a sense of pride that every time you drive past a particular building, you can say, well, I built that, or I was a part of building that. Yeah, today we're at the Gosford Hospital Redevelopment site, a project that's currently being constructed by Lendlease. In 2016, Dark and Young Lendlease signed an MOU, and the MOU is specifically to look at how do we implement the New South Wales Aboriginal Participation in Construction policy within this site.
The partnership that we've formed here with Lendlease and Dark and Young, it's a three-way partnership, and Dark and Young really is the connection to the community.
The reason why this partnership is different in my experience is because we did it from day one. So it started from the first step on this job was the partnership, before we even turned site on site.
I think what really makes this different is the fact that the community are hand in hand in delivering the project. Now, this project has had over 80 Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people inducted. There's been 27 apprentices to date out of the total number of 53, so 2/3 of the apprentices. We might still improve on that.
The program here has created a massive difference, and it's creating, the next wave of Aboriginal construction leaders.
I look forward to coming to work every day and seeing all the boys and all the Koreas.
I like learning the trade because it's 4 years out of your life, you know what I mean? And them 4 years are the best 4 years because you learn that many skills and you're also working with the brothers.
Especially being a local and something that I will probably use in the future, like being a hospital, has been really amazing.
What we've, moved away from is the standard percentage targets.
So this isn't a poster on the wall, this isn't a ticket box at the end of the month so we can satisfy a client that we had a few Indigenous fellas and girls on the site. This is real stuff in terms of training, skilling and changing folks' life to become tradespeople and future leaders in industries.
And it's not only just about employment on site, but it's also about growing and supporting Indigenous businesses, especially local ones. So there's been 10 Indigenous businesses engaged on this project, and they in themselves then go out and become employers.
A few of the brothers in our group that have been through a fair bit of adversity and all the rest of it, Lendlease have been good enough to give them a crack.
I guess for me, being in industry for 28 years, and a huge benefit that I see is seeing the change in the workers on site, the guys on site, guys that have never had an opportunity before for whatever reason, but come here and we put all that aside and let the guys flourish on site and have a crack on site, and they've really excelled and succeeded. And I'm just so thankful that I work for the company, Lendlease, that rewards that and pushes that as well.
I remember taking my little one up to Brisbane last year when I was doing my traineeship with Lendlease, and I showed her the big highway because she's fascinated by trucks and all the rest of it. Every time I talk to her now, she says, "Dad builds roads," or "Dad builds buildings," It's a bit of a cliche, but I don't want her to grow up the way I did. She doesn't have to go through the things that we all went through it's all about changing.
I've got another chance, at life, and to change my ways and to change my whole life, yeah.
I think other leaders in the business can really look to a project like Gosford Hospital and what they've done. It's a win-win situation for community and for us in delivering jobs and changing lives along the way.
Not only are we building a hospital ahead of program and from a cost per square metre basis, we're doing it with 80 to 90 Indigenous guys on site each and every day. So it's real, it's happening, and there's no reason why other sites in Lendlease can't do this. No reason whatsoever.
I've got a daughter due in about 2 months now, and she'll be born at Gosford Hospital. And then also when she gets older, I can say, "Yeah, Daddy built that building there."